Understood. Since the hush system has already been compromised, my presence is the best bait for the underground. Understood. I will hold out safely until the end of the battle and complete the handover. Plus, besides you, I also have Rahu protecting me. There won't be any problems. I think she's seriously creating her own user manual. That's exactly something Rahu would do. A tool that can actively provide a detailed instruction manual is more trustworthy, don't you think? She's very reliable and handy. After I leave, there will be many people who want her. So please help choose the most suitable position for her.
That trip was exhausting. My back hurts from sleeping. Garofano, I want to take a bath. With roses this time. I want the tea to be rose too, as well as the snacks. Oh, I forgot. She hasn't woken up yet. Fine, Sumire can do it. Are you in a better mood now? If so, can you give me a massage?
As you wish.
That feels much better. How's Garofano?
She's still deep asleep, but thanks to your help extracting the filth from her body, she is no longer producing any contamination. Some newbies are taking care of her. She should be waking up soon.
That's good then. Add another rule to the Garden's manual. Don't blindly listen to the employer's orders to use weird powers. Always rely on yourself. Or ask the mentor for help.
All right. I'll add it as rule number 73. As for Thistle...
She brought it upon herself. She repeatedly disobeyed my orders and acted on her own, and fell for such an obvious trap. If I hadn't taken precautions in advance, she might have leaked all kinds of information. I won't go save her again. Let her suffer the consequences of her actions. Okay. She's probably with the psychologist at the 9th Agency right now. I set a reverse psychology trap for her. They're going to be busy for a few days. It's safer for her to be locked up in the 9th Agency than to be running around the garden. That silver spider never saw eye to eye with Hush, and wouldn't hand her over. She'll probably end up in your bureau. That's quite suitable for her. She has completed her revenge. Before she figures out what she wants, she should just calm down for a bit. I didn't say I despise her. Newbies don't know the rules and break them. But she beats all of you in at least one aspect. She does everything for herself, and wouldn't sacrifice herself for others, or let herself be taken advantage of. From this perspective, she's the most like me. She makes me less worried about her than the rest of you.
As long as she's okay. Mentor, you have never acted in such a high-profile way before. You've attracted so much attention this time. Is that okay?
If you're afraid of being implicated, just hide well. I don't need your help anyway.
No. I've been prepared to meet my fate since the day I joined the Garden. And you are the strongest one there is. I don't believe that anyone can defeat you. It's just, you've always hated the conflict between the underground and paradisus. You even chose this secluded place as a result. Is there a deeper reason for your involvement this time?
No, I was just feeling sluggish in spring and didn't want to move or bother with them. Now that summer is here, it's time for the flowers to bloom and for me to take action. Those guys from Hush have been annoying me for a long time. I can't stand flies buzzing around my garden. That's all there is to it. Why are you asking this? You usually don't care about these things. You've always wanted to leave the garden. This is the first time you've come back to the garden to find me. And those who come to the garden to find me have only one reason. How's your vengeance coming along? For your kind and gentle chief who ended up killed. Need my help? You left the MBCC for this, right? You wouldn't possibly let those who hurt him off the hook. Who did you go kill in West District? Rustfire? The Executive Committee? Who else? Those high-ranking execs from Nirvana? Can you find the chance to strike?
Yes. Thanks to you diverting their attention with your recent activity, I've had the opportunity to get close to them. To avoid interfering with your actions, I've been very discreet. No one will discover that this is the work of the Garden.
Well done. There's no news of this anywhere. You're truly my best student. So, has your anger subsided? You feel better? You've avenged so many wrongs and should feel happier by now. How about giving me a smile? Oh, I haven't seen you smile in a long time. Seeing you so bitter puts me in a bad mood, too.
I've eliminated many Rustfire thugs, executive officers, and Nirvana scum. I've killed so many enemies, yet I don't feel like I've completed my vengeance. There are simply too many of them to kill. There are too many bastards who are responsible for his pain. I can't kill them all. They don't even know what they've done. You once said that the joy from vengeance would liberate me from hatred. But this hatred is endless. It's blurring and wearing me down. I have no way of freeing myself. You've also been dealing with endless hatred. How do you cope? How do you stop your heart from becoming numb? Or is this just the price I have to pay for giving away my heart? Because after losing him, I can never find a replacement. Is that why you told us to only love ourselves forever? I don't know what to do. I need your guidance.
You're living well and suddenly someone stabs you, but you can't find the culprit. You can only fumble blindly in the dark. This is not vengeance. You're just being driven by pain. Fate has hurt you. You need to first find out who's the bastard that did it, then figure out how to deal with him. If you can't find the culprit, just let it go for now. Maybe in a couple of days, he'll come to you head-on. As for how to punish bad fate, there are other ways aside from an eye for an eye.
You mean...
If that idiot is still alive, find him and take him back. There's nothing wrong with liking someone. Instead of giving your heart away, why don't you get him to give his heart to you and hold on to it tightly? I would like to go find him if I had the chance. I want to see how that silly boy is doing. But... listen up. This is the last time I'm teaching you. I won't say it again. You are all flowers that I've picked. You all more or less have some of my qualities to have been able to join my garden. The more beautiful the flower, the more bugs it attracts. And you all know how much these self-righteous bugs love to trample on flowers. Flowers are indeed fragile. The more beautiful they are, the likelier they are to bend and wither with a slight blow. Just like how pitiful all of you were when you first came to me. But it's okay. Let them come. You might appear weak, but you're stronger than you think. If you're crushed, you'll bloom again next year. If you're burned, you'll sprout new buds from the ashes. Fate can break you, but it can never destroy you. As long as you keep your roots firmly in the ground. Don't drift with the current. Don't let fate push you around. Don't let external things lead you astray. Your lives are your own. Don't listen to anyone but me.
I will. But, Mentor, what did you mean just now? Why did you say it's the last time? You've been fighting alone for the past 2 months. Everyone is very worried about you. Do you have any other arrangements? Please tell me. Your health.
Ugh, I can't stand it. I feel bad all over. Call everyone over for a massage. Consider it my birthday celebration in advance. Wishing for beauty, joy, and wishes coming true today and every day. Think about how to make your mentor happy. Today's task is to give me the best day ever.
Of course. It's already underway. It'll be very soon.
I finally lost them. The Hush units from Paradisus. From the West District to East Side. And they've been hindering us. As if they've got us figured out. The one pulling the strings is that sinner. Shalom. I'm in deep trouble now. While we're cautiously mining power little by little from external sources, Paradisus has already penetrated deep into the heart of Mania, reaching at least the 8th level of collective observation. No, they can't possibly harness such profound power yet. If they could, the game would already be over. We'd have no chance of winning. Right now, they're just observing and communicating. They were able to make such precise manipulations in March because they've noticed fluctuations in the collective will within the world of Mania. As for 10 years ago, the mission across the Deceive was also directly overseen by Paradisus. But even observation has its limits. No matter the technique used, an observer is bound to be corroded over time. This means Paradisus must have backup observers on hand. Have they really advanced their technology to this extent? At all costs, they must be stopped, must be eradicated. Hush X, Shalom. Otherwise, BR002 will...
Oh my. Seagull, is that you? A long time no see. You look like you've been through the ringer. Don't die. My garden still relies on your little tricks to stay hidden.
The power isn't mine. It's from the underground. And now, it's yours alone. I honored your terms and paid you up front. But as it stands, you failed to fulfill your end of the bargain. Worse yet, you've compromised us all.
Is that so? Well, I am truly sorry. It It was you who tricked Garofano, wasn't it? Fed her deadly misinformation, along with those vile runes. You seek my aid, instead of turning to your fellow beings from the underground. Clearly, you've been cast aside. You've always been our sole point of contact. With your departure, the Garden stands to lose a significant client. Oh, a regrettable loss indeed. Thank you for your final patronage. From now on, my garden will have no further ties with the underground.
You didn't have to betray me. Given your skills, defying the underground would hardly put you in harm's way. But it doesn't matter now. My mission is fulfilled. I know why you did this. I know the sacrifices you made for this newfound power. I know why you betrayed me.
Of course, because I wanted to. Next...
It's fine. Go. I know you'll help me.